Hello and welcome to CodeLad. I'm Ali and this is the second tutorial of CSS series. So, what was I talking about? This bunny distracts me always. So, in the last tutorial, we did some styling of fonts and we applied different colors to it, margin, padding, and all those things. It was quite fun. And this time, I'm going to teach you about some pseudo classes and pseudo elements. Now you will be like, what the hell am I saying? What is pseudo classes? So what pseudo classes and elements are, they are, you can say, an extension to CSS. It's better I show you. So head over to Sublime Text. This is an empty file. So for first we are going to create an anchor tag. You can do this with any other tag. I'm going to use anchor tag. I will write link in it, and now I will go to the style sheet. And what we usually do to style a tag, we write a and opening and closing curly braces. But in this case, to use the pseudo classes, we have to apply a colon and then write the name of the pseudo class. For example, I can say visited. Now what visited do is that it apply all the style we will write in there only to the link which has been visited. For example, let me first run this, sorry, over here, and this is a link. Okay, I have clicked this link and we have visited this link. So but everything is just as same as before. But when I write, for example, color, say green, and save it, I'll go here, refresh, and you can see now I have visited the link and the link is now green. Why? Because I have right color green in it. We have a lot of other, like for example, let's say hover. Hover defines itself by its name. What hover means that you hover over the icon over it. So I will write color, I don't know, pink, save it, refresh, and you see now I'm hovering over it and it is like baby pink color. It should be sharp pink, but I don't know what the code for that is. So you can go to hex colors and you can select any color you want. So this is how it is now. Another one for this is active. Now what active do is, why is it in green? Oh, I have write the spellings wrong. So what active do is that when you have focus on it, for example, when you are clicking on it, let me show you. It's easier to show than to explain, right? Red, save it, go here, refresh. Now when I will hover, it is pink. When I will click it, it is red. I haven't released the click. Right now I am pushing the button of the click over here, so it is red. When I will leave it, it will go back to green. It will only be red when I am clicking it. You see, that's the difference between those three. They are usually the active and visited are usually used with the anchor tag, but hover, it can be used in many things. For example, let me show you a quick example. Say h1 tag, what, Ali, save it, go to CSS and h1 colon hover and say font size, which size I have to write it myself, font size, what 50 pixels. Go here, refresh, and it is right now h1 is, I guess, almost 25 to 30 pixels. But when I will hover over it, you see, it became really big. Why? Because of the hover. We can add background color, say what color, green, refresh, and now it will have a green background color when I hover over it. So you see, hover has endless possibilities. It is very used. It is used with images, text. It is used with links. It is used with. It is most used in navigation bars. As you can see, when you hover over an element, it colors it. It changes its color, or it appears a border and things. I will in the next tutorial show you how to create a navigation bar. It is a very important part, and CSS plays the most role in creating a navigation bar. So the next thing we're going to see is pseudo elements. These visited hover, active hover were pseudo classes, and now we are going to see pseudo elements. So as I told you before, pseudo classes defines the state in which an element is. For example, hover is a state, active is a state, visited is a state of an element. The pseudo elements, they define a selector, like it will select that element. Let me show you. As I said before, it is always easy to show than to explain. So I will apply it to h1, and for this we are going to use two colons, and then let's say before. Now as the name says it all, it will do something before h1. Before the h1 starts, it will do whatever we say it to do in between these. So what do we want? For example, if we want an image before every h1 tag. Now I don't have any images of arrow right now. It just came to my mind that we can include an image, or I have downloaded it before, but I have an image of my background wallpaper bunny. We will add that URL bunny.jpg. Save it. I think first I should show you like this. Yeah, it's okay. Like this, that Ali has nothing, no image before it. But when I will refresh, because of this before, it will have a image before h1. Refresh, and this is a big image. I should have selected a smaller one. Okay, this is bad. But as you can see, it is, before Ali. It is not after it. It is not in the center of it or whatever, but you can also do after. For example, in place of before, I can write after. Save it, and right now Ali is in the bottom of the image is above Ali, but in this case Ali will be on top. You see, Ali is on top. Now I can do h1 double colon, and then I can write first letter, and let's say color of first letter should be red. Now the first letter of h1 should be red. Refresh, and as you can see, the first letter of h1 is red. You can also do that with the full lines. For example, I should write paragraph, write this is CSS tutorial dot blah 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 blah. Save it. Sorry, first go here, write p colon and first dash line, and let's change the color of first line to green. Save it, go here, refresh, and it is all a first line. I should have added a break in it, like for example over here, add a break. So now there are two lines, and as you can see, the first line is green, the second line is as always black, which is the default color of HTML. Another interesting one is selection element. So selection element can be applied to the whole web page, or an element. I'm going to apply to a whole web page. To do that, colon, and then we will write selection, and then open and close curly braces. And here, first of all, you should know what selection is. Selection is this is selection. I am selecting a word by clicking it and dragging it, and it is now selected because it is like pale yellow. I am going to apply styles to this selection. For example, I can change the color of the text which is selected. It should be like red. The background color of the text should be yellow. No, it's not the background color of text, sorry, the background color of the bar which appears onto the text. Refresh. Now I will select it, and as you can see, it is bright yellow and the color is red. So this is it for today, guys. Practice it, especially hover. Yeah, I'll see you next time. And in the next tutorial, I think we are going to do navigation. Yeah, we will see how to create navigation bar. That will be really cool because it is the first step to create a web page. Okay, I'll see you next time. Have a good one. And as always, subscribe to the channel and like the video and comment if you have any problem with the code.